Lately I've been reading, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like a song that never gotta get that far, far back in my bones before my heart turns back into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. I'll shout it on the count of three. Come on! Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. Cause this is do or die. But God is going to make a choice. And I choose joy. Let it move. Let it move you. Let it move. Yeah, I choose joy. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, back when I was younger, my eyes were full of light. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna get that far back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. I'll shout it on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose joy. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose joy. Let it move you. Let it move. Oh, let it move. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, need your joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. I need the joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. Pick up a little more.
Oh, you're the feeling I cannot deny. You're the fire that makes me come alive. It's a love that I can't hide. It's burning deep inside wherever I go. Wherever I go. Come on. I got that good feeling. Come on. Kicking me out of my chair. Dancing like I don't care. I got that good feeling. Shouting out cause I can't contain it. I got to tell somebody. Gotta tell somebody. Gotta tell somebody. Gotta tell somebody. Yeah. You're the sun that's lighting up the sky. You're the thunder waking up the night. The sound of living true. It's the beat that makes me move wherever I go. Wherever I go. I got that good feeling, kicking me out of my chair, dancing like I don't care. I got that good feeling, oh, shouting out cause I can't contain it. I got to tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody. I got to tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody. Gotta tell somebody, yeah. Screaming from the rooftops, I won't stop, singing with my whole heart, singing till the beat drops. I won't stop, come on, I got that good feeling, kicking me out of my chair, dancing like I don't care. I got that good feeling, oh, shouting out cause I can't contain it. I got to tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody, gotta tell somebody. I got to tell somebody, gotta tell somebody. Ooh.
Miahuen Omonemem, Neto Reverend Jeffrey Ryan. We here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral lands of the Kauai, the Gabrielino Tongva, the Kizh, and the Luiseno peoples. We commit to live in right relations, to seek justice and loving kindness, and to walk humbly upon this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as a Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. So good morning, Riverside. It is great to see all of you this morning. Yes, great to see all of you here in the sanctuary and all of you joining us at home there. Good morning to Linda McDermott. Good morning, aloha kakahiaka to Mom and Dad. They're in Hawaii this week. Good morning to Carrie Windsor-Stevens. Good morning, Denise and Earl. And aloha kakahiaka to Wayne as well. And good morning, Casey and Dr. Naima and Beverly and all the others joining us online right now. And welcome to all of you. Welcome to Riverside Live, here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, where?
Love lives here.
Love lives here, absolutely. So it is great to have all of you joining us this morning. It is the first Sunday in May. That means if you have a birthday in May, whether you were born or reborn, whatever, it's all good. Whether you're born in the month of May, I invite you to please stand so that we can honor you and your arrival on the planet. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. Do we have any anniversaries? Anybody celebrating anniversaries this month? No, we all waited till June? Okay. All right. Well, if you are celebrating your anniversary this month, congratulations to you as well. And good morning to John and Lupe. Good morning to Bill and Constance. Great to see you joining us as well. All right. So, as you may have noticed from our two opening songs there, we've got all new songs for this month. So those are some that you're going to get used to singing, and then next week maybe used to dancing as we're singing them, because it was just me and Francis rocking out up here. So, yeah, feel free as the music moves you or calls you. And I invite you to go ahead and stand if you'd like to, and let's sing this one. Many of us already know this one, so we're bringing it back. All right, here we go.
Rising up beyond the hush, yeah, yeah, yeah. We feel it, reveal it, yeah, yeah, yeah. We see it, believe it, the Spirit. Spiritual, the breath in us, breathing all of us right here. Calming every fear right here. Spiritual, the peace in us, spreading out across the world. Spiritual, the power in us, flying like a flag unfurled. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We feel it, reveal it, yeah, yeah, yeah. We see it, believe it. Spirit, spiritual, alive in us. You're alive in us right here. Spiritual, the light in us, spark burner right here. Spiritual, the love in us, reaching out with every touch. Spiritual, the voice in us, rising up beyond the hush. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Reveal it, yeah, yeah, yeah. We see it, believe it, yeah, yeah, yeah. We feel it, reveal it, yeah, yeah, yeah. We see it, believe it, it's Spirit. We see it, believe it, it's Spirit. We see it, believe it, it's Spirit.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ed Ryan, one of your licensed spiritual practitioners here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. Practitioner Jeannie Kataoka and I will be available for after service for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room, which is located in the lobby. Please don't leave here with anything on your heart. We would love to pray with you, and we know that absolutely prayer works. Now I just invite you to take in a deep breath and let it out. Close your eyes if you're comfortable in doing so. And allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
within my mind, and I will wait upon the one. Wait upon the one. I will make a quiet place within my heart, and I will wait upon the one. Wait upon the one. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the one. Wait upon the one. I will make a quiet place within my mind. I will wait upon the one. Wait upon the one. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place. I will listen. I will listen.
And so we just allow ourselves to go to that quiet place, deep within our souls, taking this opportunity to listen for that still small voice of God, recognizing that God is all that there is. It is wisdom and intelligence, peace and love, perfect calm, perfect clarity, harmony and balance. And it is that infinite possibility. And I know that God resides right where I am, for I am one with God. All that I am is God. And I am one with its love, its peace, its joy, its wisdom, its clarity. One with its possibility. And as this is the truth for me, this is the truth for everyone present here. There is this one seamless energy of life that flows through each and every one of us. And we are one with it. And in knowing that truth, we seek that quiet place to open up to our soul's vision for our lives. And we let go of anything that may block the way to that vision, anything that we've used in the past as a coping mechanism as a defense mechanism to simply survive. We give thanks for what we had before for those coping mechanisms, and they serve their purpose in their time, and now we are ready to let them go and simply embrace the infinite possibility of God. We are no longer simply surviving, but embracing life and thriving. We are opening up to that infinite possibility, listening deeply in the silence to our soul's own yearning, and knowing that whatever it is that is calling us to our greater yet to be, to our greater possibility, it really already resides there within us. We just have to open our way for it to come into manifestation into our lives. Because I truly know that through God, all things are possible. And so we embrace our own power that resides within. We embrace that infinite possibility and allow it to flow through us and from us. Because truly, it is the truth of who we are. And so I know today is a day that God has made. That today is a day where we have that infinite possibility to choose a new direction in life. To listen in that deep silence with a still small voice, to listen to our own soul and where it is calling us to go. We open up to that infinite possibility and we give great thanks for it because we know that through God all things are possible, because we know that our soul's yearning is much bigger than any idea that we can think of on our own. And so I'm so grateful to know this truth for us today. So grateful that we are willing to walk this spiritual path. So grateful that we are open and willing to let God shine through each and every one of us as a big, beautiful light. And I just simply release this word, letting it go and allowing it to be so. And together we say, and so it is.
Finding out the way it's gonna happen. Watching the players stepping in time, beholding the unfolding of divine. Wanna catch your breath, see yourself the way it's meant to happen. I'm too enamored to exhale. Synchronicity is left in the veil, and the only thing that my soul can do is to let my hand, and I know it's you, and that's why I say I'm not afraid. Let it rain, let it pour, this is what I came here for. I'm not afraid. Let it rain, let it pour, this is what I came here for. See, I've come so far, see the distance over the horizon. Sometimes I felt like I was standing still, caught between what I think and what I feel. That the only thing that my soul can do is to live know it's you, and that's why I say I'm not afraid. Let it rain, let it pour, this is what I came here for. I'm not afraid. Let it rain, let it pour, this is what I came here for. Just lift your hands and you know it's you. Just lift your hands and know it's you. Just lift your hands and I know it's you. That's why I say I'm not afraid. Let it rain, let it pour, this is what I came for. I'm not afraid. Let it rain, let it pour, this is what I came here for. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
I know. There we go. I know that Amber's excited about that one. I saw you back there dancing. It was like, yeah. When I chose that song for Jeff this morning, I was just like, ooh, I hope Amber's here because she is going to love this one. So for those of you who don't know Amber, she's right back there in the corner. So, all right. So thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jabel. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, Anthony. Much appreciated. So, all right. So, good morning. All right. Good to see all of you joining us here in the sanctuary, and good to see all of you joining us there at home. Good morning to Dinah, joining us in Idaho with her parents this morning. So great to see all of you as well. So this year here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, we are working with the theme of Live Your Best Life. Yes? Yes. And we are also in the midst of our spring series. We're coming toward the tail end of our spring series, actually, but we are in our spring series of Living into the Vision. Living into the Vision. And before we jump into today's topic about living into the vision, why don't we say our focus statement? Today we're talking about your superpower. So how about we say our focus statement with all of the S's today? Stupendous. All right. Kara getting this right off the bat. All right. Stupendous. How else are we going to say it?
Superb.
Superb. Serenity. Spirit. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's one's for Shawnee. There we go. All right. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. Yes, that is what we are about here at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. As you distill all that down, what does it say? Live your best life, right? So we're about helping people and making sure that we are all living our best lives, teaching tools, spiritual tools, and practices that help us all to live our best life here and now. Not waiting for some afterlife. Not waiting, for eons, waiting for something to happen. No, we can live our best lives right here, right now. Yes? Yes. In fact, that's the only time we can live it. Yes? Yes. Yes. Because the power and presence is right here and right now. So, my beloveds, today we are talking about your hidden superpower. Aren't those kids cute? Aren't they cute? Yes. So, your hidden superpower. So, if you had a superpower, my beloveds, if you had a superpower, any superpower in the world, you had a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Love.
Love, all right?
Peace.
Peace, okay?
Equanimity.
Equanimity, all right?
Harmony.
Harmony, okay? What else would it be?
Joy. Fly.
Joy. James would fly. Right on, James, okay? That's kind of the answers I was looking for, but, I'll take all the other good ones, too. I fly. What else could we do? Have X-ray vision, maybe? Run fast, speedy.
Strong.
Have superhuman strength. Strong. Right?
Elastic man.
Teleport. Elastic man. Yes, all right. Bionic ears, perhaps. All this good fun stuff. Right? So those would all be superpowers, including the beautiful ones that we started off with, right? I'm like, oh yeah, this audience, right? Okay, yeah. So absolutely. So we have all those wonderful superpowers, and then we have within us all kinds of superpowers. Some of the ones we heard, but a lot of the ones that we keep hidden, that we don't realize that we have these hidden superpowers. Just like Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne, right, are wearing other clothes, their superpowers are hidden within them, and it's not really being shown to the world, right? So there are a lot of superpowers that we have that we don't show to the world. Now, why don't we show these superpowers to the world? Well, we don't want to be seen. We don't want to be visible. What if people think that I'm weird because I can fly, or I can jump tall buildings in a single bound, right? What if people think I'm weird, or strange, or odd? Remember how we were talking about disowned qualities a few weeks back, where we disown those parts of ourselves that we don't want to have? We disown the anger, we disown the not enoughness, we disown the otherness, we disown our weirdness, whatever it is that we disown. And those things that we see out in the world that trigger us, that push our buttons, those are a lot of our disowned qualities, like, I am not that. I am not arrogant. I am not a snot. I am not rude. You can't tell me I am, right? All those things that we disown. And remember how we talked about what do we do with those disowned qualities? We need to really actually embrace them and bring them back into ourselves rather than disowning them out here. We need to return them to the wholeness. We need to accept those parts of ourselves and accept how those parts of ourselves actually can be a benefit and a gift. Well, beloveds, what we also do is, instead of just disowning those negative qualities, we have a tendency to disown our own positive qualities as well. You're intelligent, you're brilliant, you're talented, you're gorgeous, you're magnificent. We have a tendency to disown these too because for some reason, the fear of outshining someone or showing your true self, maybe you heard, oh, honey, you are too much. You need to tone that down, right? Step back, be quiet. We don't want to, shh. You're supposed to be seen, not heard, right? And so what we've done with these things too, these glorious, magnificent things of creativity and choice and love and light and yummy deliciousness, we learn to also put those things in a box, right? And then we learn to deny those things and put those things aside too, perhaps. Yes? And remember last week we were talking about personas, right? Those larger parts that we have. We've created this facade. We've created this mask. We've created this, swag, right? We've created this personality. We've created these things to, like, suits of armor to protect us, right? To move out into the world. And remember, we talked about forgiving ourselves and accepting ourselves so that we can stand in self-confidence, stand in the fullness of who we are. So we, once again, cannot be the fullness of who we are if we are still separating out bits and pieces of who we are. Like our goodness, like our greatness, like our magnificence, right? All those things that make us extra special. So what we have a tendency to do then is we have a tendency to dim our light, don't we? We have a tendency just to tone it down, to dim it down. And what does that look like showing up for us in our adult selves? It looks like downplaying our accomplishments. You did a great job with that. Congratulations. Oh, no. It was nothing. It's not that big a deal. Winning that award, it was nice, but it really doesn't mean that much. It's not that big a deal, right? Downplaying our accomplishments. Or perhaps it is deflecting or brushing off compliments. Oh, I really like your hair. Oh, no, I didn't. I woke up and it was just kind of this way, and I just, wow, you did a great job with that. I am so impressed with the way you handled that situation. You are amazing at handling difficult people. Oh, no, I'm not really, right? That's downplaying or dismissing compliments that we are receiving is another way of doing that. Not voicing your opinion because you might think that, I might not be liked, or it might start conflict, or it's not the prevailing opinion, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut here and not say a thing, and we'll all get through this together. Right? Making yourself invisible. Making yourself small. Dismissing the attention. How many of us dismiss attention? Oh, I don't want public attention. No, I want to do this anonymously. Don't let anybody else know. Don't have a retirement party for me. Don't have, a celebration for me. I don't like all the attention. Right? That's another way of doing it. Or we have a fear of intimidating others by our greatness. Oh, no. He might feel intimidated because, I'm shining pretty bright here, and I know that he's been having difficulty in his life, and he's been really unhappy lately, and look at me, I'm really celebrating joy, and, I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable because I'm having a great time right now, and he's not. Right? Fear of intimidating or fear of influencing. Or simply, we're just concealing our beauty and our brilliance. Maybe it's through food, maybe it's through clothing, it's weight, it's whatever mask that we're putting on. Maybe we're concealing it that way too. So when we can't own our greatness, what do? We have a tendency, when we can't own our greatness, we tend to project it out onto others. We see it in them, right? Just like when we don't own our negative stuff, we project that out onto others too, but then it's then we get it bounced back at us, reflected back to us in our triggers, right? Like we were talking about. Oh, she's so rude. Oh, I can't stand it when she does that, right? Yet we do it ourselves. Yet we can be rude ourselves. Same thing here too, when you've got something great within you that you've disowned. Wow, Ray is so creative. I wish I could be creative like Ray is. He paints so beautifully and so effortlessly. And man, I wish that I could play the piano like Jubel. She plays so beautifully. I could never do that. I could never star in Jesus Christ Superstar like Jeff is. I could never do that. I don't have the talent or the skill, or I'm really scared to stand up on a stage in front of everybody because I'm afraid I would look like a fool. Right? These are the things that we tell ourselves. But what's happening is all those qualities that are within us that we're projecting onto them are really within us. We've just projected it onto them. We've sent it out there somewhere. And so we have this opportunity then when we're projecting, just like when we were doing triggers, when we are projecting all the good qualities, when we are seeing people that we admire, seeing people that we would like to emulate, seeing people that inspire us, seeing people even that we're envious of or that we're jealous of. We're envious and jealous because we think they have something that we don't we? So when we're seeing all of these things, what we get to recognize, as we've said before many a time, you spot it, you got it. Meaning that if you can see it in somebody else, guess what? It also already resides within you, because what are we? We are whole. The totality of our being is one. All the bits and bobs and pieces are all part of who we are. It's that when we separate, we try to separate ourselves from that, disown that, that we begin to feel out of alignment. So how do we get back into alignment? So how do we get back into alignment with these hidden, beautiful qualities? These hidden, beautiful qualities could very well be your hidden superpower. It's just that, like Clark Kent, we're keeping it all buttoned up. Clark Kent doesn't fly. Superman does. Clark Kent doesn't jump a building in a single bound. Superman does. Clark Kent doesn't go faster than a speeding bullet or faster than a speeding train or whatever it is, right? Superman does. But yet, we're hiding it. We're hiding it. Just like we hear from Scripture, Christian Scripture, that you are the light of the world. That a city on a hill cannot be hidden. Nor can people put a light underneath a basket. People don't do that either. We set it on a stand so that it illuminates the whole room, right? You are the light. We have the opportunity to shine the light. But what we're doing is we're Clark Kenting it. We're Clark Kenting it. So, I invite us to go into a brief process here to let's discover what our superpowers are, shall we? Good to play along for a minute? Oh, yes. All right. I like to hear oh, yes. Okay. So, I invite you to close your eyes if you are comfortable in doing so. And if not, then just find a soft gaze. Allow your eyes to just find a soft gaze here. Okie doke. So allow somebody that you truly admire, that you find inspiring, that you would love to emulate, something about them. Somebody you admire, somebody that inspires you. What is it in them that inspires you? What is it in them that moves you? What quality, what characteristic do you see in them that inspires you, that moves you, that you truly admire? Maybe you have a list of characteristics. Everybody have a characteristic? All right. So now with this characteristic, recognize this quality staying within. Recognize that you are this quality. Now you might hear the negative, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not. Ignore him or her. Ignore that voice. And just turn within your physical body and see within your physical body where this quality, this characteristic resides, even in the most smallest part. See where it resides in your body. Perhaps it's your little toe. Perhaps it's your hip. Maybe it's your liver. Maybe it's your heart. maybe it's your earlobe. Just notice where in your body this characteristic or this quality lives. And feel into it. What are the sensations around this? Warm or cold? Tingly or calm? Vibrating, thumping? Ebb and flow? Rise and fall? Just simply notice what this quality feels like in your body. And continuing to feel this, allow with each breath, within each inhalation and each exhalation, allow this quality and this sensation to begin to expand to the surrounding area of your body. The surrounding structures. And allow it to keep expanding with every breath. See if you can allow it to expand to your entire body. Breathing it in, feeling it throughout your entire body. See if you can allow it to expand even further outside of your physical body, so that now you are radiating with this quality. That your glow is showing, expanding. And now I invite you to ask yourself, what is possible for me owning this quality? What's possible for me now that I have embodied, or I am embodying this quality, this superpower? What is now possible for me? What is now available for me? What can I now do that I was unable to do before with this superpower? Allow yourself to see it, envision it, imagine it. Feel the feelings that you are feeling having this superpower available to you. Showing this superpower to the world. Breathe in again. Allow a smile to come to your face. And when you're ready, return to this time and space, this place, here and now. So what's your hidden superpower? Let's hear them. Grace. Love. Strength. Truth. Wisdom. Creativity. Brave. Play. Tirelessly working for good. And how does this feel, my beloveds? You notice a shift within yourself? So what if you allow super play to come out? What if you allow super grace to come out? What if you allow super love to come out? What if you allow super service to come out or super strength to come out? What happens? What becomes possible for you? You feel more alive, yes? And we stand, each one of us stands in a greater sense of freedom because we have now owned this superpower. This superpower is now available to us. So we stand in freedom, and when we stand in the freedom, then we no longer need to hide behind our beliefs, our personas, and our fears, because we are once again reclaiming the wholeness of who we are. We're reclaiming those superpowers, and now that we've reclaimed them, we can use them for good. So we can be more confident in showing the totality of who we are. We can be more visible. We can accept the light of all of our parts. We can accept the truth of all of our parts. And so we step out more visibly. There's a difference between being seen and allowing ourselves to be seen, yes? There's a difference between being seen and allowing ourselves to be seen. What we now have the opportunity to do is we now have the opportunity to consciously step forward and shine our light. We now have the opportunity, we are giving ourselves permission to be seen for the truth of who we are. We give ourselves permission to be seen. That's what comes with visibility. And in being seen, we have greater flexibility. We have greater freedom because we're no longer worried about the past. We can now live as our fully realized Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Hulk, whatever it is. We can now fully live as our total self. And how glorious is that, to be able to live and live from a place of wholeness, live from a place of strength, live from this place of oneness, of joy, of light, of love. How good does that feel? Okay, Ray thinks it feels great. How's everybody else doing? Yeah, great. I don't know. Got to let it sink in, right? Got to let it sink in. When we live from our superpower, when we live from this hidden place, when we reveal it, then we get to own our glow. So own your glow, people. Own your glow. Marianne Williamson writes this. We've heard it before. We'll hear it again and again and again and again because it is truly wise. So, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. When we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about you shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of the divine that is within us. It's not just within some of us, it's within everyone, within all of us. And as we let our own light shine, as we set our own light on that pedestal, on that stand, as we embrace our superhuman, our superpower, right? We unconsciously give other people, give the rest of the world, permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So own your glow, let it shine. And so it is. All right, I invite our Thank you. I invite our practitioners and our core council members to please stand and surround the sanctuary. And I invite our band to take the platform once again. And let's come together. Ooh. Hello, hello. So let's come together in consciousness. These beloveds, our practitioners and our core counselor, are always in prayer for this beloved community every single day. If you have a prayer request, please make sure that you stop by the prayer room immediately following service to get prayer. You can also fill out a card in the back seat, in the seat back pocket in front of you, or you can also send an email to prayer@riversidecsl.org. So let's turn within, recognizing here and now that there is just this one infinite, eternal wholeness that is the allness and the fullness and the isness that is life itself, that is love itself, that is joy itself, that is freedom. I recognize that this one created all of life, all of creation, that there is nothing outside of this one. It is whole, total, perfect, and complete. Therefore, there is no other power. There is nothing opposed to this one. There is simply the one power and the one presence. Having brought forth life, having brought forth all of creation, I know that it has brought forth me, that I am made in the image and likeness, in the oneness of the one, that I am a divine emanation and impartation of pure spirit, of pure love, of pure joy, of pure bliss. This is the nature of my being. This is the essence of who I am, because there's nothing else for me to have been created from. And as I know that this is true of me, I know that this is true of everyone gathered here this day. Each one is one with the one, inseparable from it. There is nothing else any one of us could have ever been made from, that we could ever be other than the pure, beautiful, magnificent, glorious life of spirit made manifest. And so I speak my word here and now for our beloved Riverside Center for Spiritual Living family, knowing that each one here is one with the one. Each one here is total and complete, just as they are. So I call back, I reclaim all those bits and pieces that we have otherized, that we have set aside, that we have disowned. I call forth and call back and reclaim the joy that we are, the love that we are, the peace that we are, the service that we are, the wholeness that we are. I recall and reclaim our superpowers, knowing that these powers, this power within us is an expression of the one power. And so it is this power that we step into and we stand in and we turn and face, knowing the strength within, we are able to see outside, and we call it good and very good. We use our superpower to live our best lives. We use our superpower to live into the vision, Spirit's highest vision of itself, expressing in, through, and as each one of us. As we continue to embrace this superpower, those pieces of beauty that we have discarded or set aside, and reclaim them, then we too join in the glory and the magnificence and the beauty that we naturally are. And it shines forth from within us. The light that we are pours forth out into the world, giving permission, encouraging others to step into the light and shine their lights as well. Just like the Neil Diamond song from years ago, turn on your heart light. Let it shine wherever you go. Let it be happy. Let yourself glow. Turn on your heart light now. And so I remember these inspired words. Giving thanks for all that has been revealed here this day. Giving thanks for the joy and the beauty and the peace and the love and the magnificence that we each are. I give thanks for all of it. And I release this word, letting it go, knowing it is so, knowing it is done. I let it be, and together we affirm, and so it is.
If you think there's nothing new under the sun, if it's possible, it's already been done. If you think the stage has all been set, think again. You ain't seen nothing yet.
The sun will come up with the wave of your hand. You're smack dab in the middle of the promised land. It's all turned out just the way that you planned.
Believe it, you will see it. Oh, if you think you finally made your bed, there ain't nothing down the road ahead. If you think this as good as it gets, wanna bet you ain't seen nothing yet.
The sun will come up with the wave of your hand. You're smack dab in the middle of the promised land. It's all turned out just the way that you planned.
Believe it, you will see it. Believe it, you will see it.
You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. And you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. And you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet. The sun will come up with the wave of your hand. Smack dab in the middle of the promised land. It all turned out just the way that you planned.
Believe it, you will see it. Believe it, you will see it. And
You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. No, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. Nothing yet. Oh, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
oh, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
All right, so I invite our beloveds who are in service to please go ahead and come on forward. And as they do, I invite you to take out that which you're choosing to contribute this morning. Collecting on behalf of the congregation this morning are Frank Conley and Cindy Lambert. And receiving on behalf of the congregation this morning is practitioner Jeannie Kataoka. And so, easy way to contribute is via text to give. Simply text 951-419-5858. Hit send, type in the amount, and then hit send. It's just that easy. It's just like texting a friend because that's exactly what you're doing. You're texting all of your friends and family here at Riverside CSL. Another easy way to contribute is by going to our website, riversidecsl.org, and in the upper right-hand corner, it has the word contribute. Click on that, and you can contribute there. Or if you happen to be in the sanctuary and would like to contribute the analog way, go ahead and place something in the basket as it comes around. So I invite you to hold that which you are contributing over your heart space. Give it a silent blessing. I use my phone because I do text to give. Give it a silent blessing. And then let's say this affirmation together. I give and receive freely and generously. With an open heart and an open mind, the universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is. We're bringing back a fun one here. Here we go.
So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. So rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich, so rich we are. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. Dripping in joy, dripping in peace, dripping in love. We have everything we need. So rich.
Woohoo! Yay! I think we need to pick up the tempo on that
I
next
know,
time.
that's slow.
It was
Sorry,
that was
we'll
a
do
little
it better
slow.
next
I think we need to do it a little faster.
Okay. It was a little too oozy goozy. Got it.
Yeah. All right. I like it though. I mean, I love Amy Steinberg.
It'll
so.
be different every week, I promise.
It'll be different every week. Cool. All right. So, first of all, in honor of the coronation yesterday. Okay. We all get crowns. You get a crown, I get a crown, we all get crowns. So in honor of the coronation, here's the hat, here's the crown. So today, James is still standing, so there's James, yay. James will be leading us in chair yoga at 3 o'clock today, so we'll have to do it downstairs today, James. We'll do it downstairs. We'll do it downstairs in the community room today because across the hall we have celebration of life happening, and so we can't disturb the peace that's happening over there or the formality that's happening over there. It's quite beautiful, actually. If you have a chance to poke your head in Johnson Hall, do that. Anyway, so chair yoga today with James downstairs in the community room is where we'll be. So yes, so chair yoga with James. Then we have on the 20th, I want to remind you that we have the Spirit of Art happening, the Spirit of Art auction happening. It is amazing. We have at least 85 pieces of art for you to bid on, and probably about 15 to 20 things, other baskets and things to bid on, including a Las Vegas stay on the Strip this summer. So that's all available for you to bid on. So make sure you buy your tickets, use the code there, or use the QR code to scan that and get your tickets and show up. And remember, we do need volunteers, and I think Earl's got that somewhere. So make sure if you are available to volunteer that you sign up for that as well. So then next Saturday, we're going to RuPaul's Drag Con. Woohoo! So if you want to join us, you need to buy your own ticket online, but go ahead and use this QR code. Let us know you're going to come with us. So we are carpooling, leaving from here at 8 a.m. Next week, Saturday. It is going to be a blast. Eddie and I had a great time last year, and we know we're going to have a great time again this year. So join us for RuPaul's Drag Con on Saturday, May 13th. Then Frank, come on up. You're up, my friend. Here he comes. We have the community picnic happening on Sunday, May 28th, and down here in the grassy area below, and Frank's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
But before I do, wake up! Hey, yeah, we just wanted to make sure that you guys sign up for the picnic. On here, it'll allow you to give us the number of attendees, which we need to figure out how much food to buy. It also asks, would you prefer a hot dog, a hamburger, or vegan, right? We have 3 different dishes that you can have. And then they ask, will you bring something? Remember, this is your picnic, family, not mine. I'm just facilitating it as one of the men's group facilitators. So you can bring a salad, a side dish, or a dessert, or all 3. It's up to you. Also bring, for those of you who haven't been here before, and by the way, let me just recognize some new people real quick. Let me 30 seconds, Reb. Debbie, and she's here with her mom, Joy. Can you raise your hand so we can see who you are? Thank you. This is for them. Then we have Matt and Avida. He's here with his mom right there. And we have Anthony. Where's Anthony?
Here.
Right there.
Oh, the drums. Okay. On the drums. So, hey, so for those of you that are new, this is what we do on a yearly basis. So you're welcome to come. Please sign up. Bring your folding chairs, bring your tent, bring your overhead, bring whatever you want to bring, and come on down and have a good time. Thank you.
Yeah. Bring your games, too, right? All right. And bring the kiddos, too. All right. Jossie, you ready? Yeah, thank you. All right. And speaking of kiddos, the village starts next. The village returns to us. Our youth programming returns to us on Sunday, June 4th. And Amber, who was dancing and grooving a little while ago, is one of the lead teachers for that, as is Amber. Hello. As is Dinah. Sorry, Amber. As is Dinah. So the two of them will be firing up the village on Sunday, June 4th. So you don't want to miss that. So that's exciting. So if you know of families with kids or you have kids of your own, please, by all means, bring them. The village is going to be fun. And then on Saturday, June 10th, we have the Awesome 80s Dance Party featuring Jubel and Maritri, and that will be at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $20, and you can buy those with that QR code there or go to our website. So that's awesome. I love this little crown. It's so cute. All right. So then I also want to remind you that Frances will be presenting the safety protocol presentation immediately following service today. So if you want to be part of that, and I encourage you to stay for that to find out where all of our emergency exits are, that'll be helpful for you. For those of you who don't know, I used to be a flight attendant too. So I invite you to stay for that as well. So I invite you to stand now and let us say our affirmation, and then we can sing. All right, so I stand in my power. I stand in my superpower. All right, I believe that a little bit better. Let's try that one more time. I stand in my superpower. Yes. All right, so repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. And I receive it. And I move love forward. Because love lives here. Happy Sunday. Let's sing it.
Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, I share it, receive it, and I move it forward because love lives here. Sing along. Love lives here.
Sing with us. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It's this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it, I share it, receive it, and I move it forward because love lives here. Oh, one more time. Love lives here. Yeah, love lives here. Have a great Sunday, you guys. Go have some snackies. When the gets you down and you're feeling lonely, when you can't find your truth or find your center, there are many here who gather together. Oh, unconditionally, we pray together, and the scars that you see just make us stronger. We breathe it in together, hold you up with grace. You know that love lives here in you and me. Love lives here. My soul breaks free. I'm so excited to be united with you. Where love lives.
Love lives here.
Love
Love lives here.
When life gets you down, you can see the future. When it all seems too much for you to handle, there are many here who gather together. Oh, unconditionally, we pray together, and the hurt that you feel